Hey Ty, good to see you. First off, Kawhi and Marcus, are they available to play? Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Is Rajon available to play?
No, Ronald's not playing tonight.
And then, as someone who is here with Doc a couple times, you've seen his impact. Like, what do you think his he means to this organization?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, just going through everything he's done here with the Sterling situation and being the spokesman, um, the things he done last year in the bubble, being the spokesperson in the bubble, when teams were trying to go home and just what he meant, it's meant to the NBA. And for young Black coaches, someone to look up to and inspire you. And him giving my first opportunity to coach in Boston, and being my mentor just means so much to me.
Thanks.
Thanks. We'll go next to Law.
Hey, Ty, you mentioned that Rajon's not playing tonight, but what was the conversation like with him once he got in the building, and what was the feedback that you got from him about how his role would develop over the course of the rest of this regular season?
We haven't discussed it yet.
Have you gotten to at least check in with him since he's gotten?
Yeah. We've talked. We've talked, but we're going to meet. Once I get done with media, if you let me go early enough, we're going to talk and meet, and just talk about his role and things like that. But we haven't had a chance to do it yet.
Thanks, Ty.
Yeah.
Thanks. We'll go next to Justin.
Hey, Ty, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Throughout the season, you've used several key talking points and key words such as spray out for threes, pop, defensive mindset. If you had to boil it down into what you want this team to focus on for the rest of the regular season, what would that key word be?
One word?
One word.
Mindset.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
We'll go next to Cam.
Hey, good afternoon, Coach.
Uh,
Playing the Sixers, obviously Embiid's not available, but when you look at Simmons, what's your game plan for defending Simmons? I mean, he gets to the paint, puts a lot of pressure on your interior defense, but what's your game plan for playing a guy like that?
just got to get back in transition. I mean, he's a one-man fast break. Reminds me a lot of LeBron. When he gets the rebound, he pushes the basketball. He get anywhere he wants on the floor. So we got to make sure we just get back in transition, show heavy loads, and then get back out to their shooters. And the biggest thing for me is just not turning the basketball over so they can get out and get easy baskets in transition as well.
If I may, Coach, what will a true point guard mean to this team? You played the position before. What would that type of player mean to this squad?
I mean, what's like having, a quarterback? I mean, he's a leader of your team, gives guys easy shots. I think he'll make it a lot easier on PG and Kawhi, getting those guys in position as well, but also just understanding the game, understanding who needs a shot when they haven't had a touch in a while, where guys' spots are on the floor. If guys mess up, in a switch situation, he's going to be able to make you pay, and we'll be able to capitalize on easy baskets in that way. And then a guy can push the ball and push the tempo, get into the paint, and now he can spray out to Kawhi and PG for open shots as well. So I just think he means a lot. I think his leadership means a lot to this team as well.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. We'll go next to Kahari.
Hey, what's going on, Coach? And just speaking in light of Rondo, just having an elite point guard like him on your team, do you feel like he's going to change the whole trajectory of you guys' offense?
Well, that's yet to be seen. He has to get comfortable first, learn the plays. We might have to tweak it. We might have to tweak a few of the plays now that, like I said, we have a point guard, on the roster. So it's going to take a little time. It's going to be a process, but he's very smart, very cerebral. He understands the game, and I think he probably knows most of our players already because that's just how smart he is. So it's going to take some time, and just got to figure it out.
Thanks. We'll go next to Shawn.
Hey, Coach. What's the biggest impact Doc's had on you?
I think just recognizing I was going to be a coach before I was a coach. Playing for him in 2003 in Orlando, and he said, "My career's up. You can come coach with me." And I didn't think it would be a way I would coach. Just knowing how these guys are, and how I was as a player, but just recognizing that, giving me my first opportunity in Boston, where I learned so much, about accountability, about preparation, and he just showed me so much. And that's why he's my mentor. That's why he means so much to me.
Thanks. Next, we'll go to Farbad.
Hey, Coach, been a lighthearted one. It's the second week in a row you're getting a 7 p.m. game on the weekend. How good does it feel again?
I'll let you know after the game.
Next to Miriam.
Hey, Ty. Considering how much Doc has meant to you, and like you just said, saw you as a coach before you saw you as a coach, what's it like to go up against him? Is it hard? Is it weird? Is it fun?
It's weird. It's actually weird. It first happened in Cleveland, when I had a chance to take over and playing against those guys. It was weird, especially being in the locker room with CP and with Blake and with DeAndre, and then having to play those guys. It was weird, and just seeing Doc across the sideline, it was crazy. But it's kind of like getting traded as a player, and then you come back, to a team that you played for. It's kind of the same thing, when you're coaching.
Thanks. We'll go back to Law.
Hey, Ty. So this is the start of a 9-game homestand. I know Serge and Pat, they've basically been day to day for like a week now, and just wanted to get a sense from you, like if there's any real expectation that they'll play during this period where they're here for 2 weeks. Especially with Pat, he's coming to about the same amount of time off that he had last time with the same ailment.
I'm not quite sure, but I hope so. I can't give you a specific answer, but like I said, I hope so. Like I said, those guys are progressing, they're doing well, and we'll just kind of see what happens from here.
Thanks, Ty. That's all the hands we have. Cool.